And the victory for the 2025 Repco Bathurst 1000 belongs to Matt Payne and Garth Tander.
So Garth, the last time you and I sat down like this was to celebrate a 6th Bathurst victory. I get the sense that there's the next chapter of that story to come. So tell me what we're talking about here today.
Even when I went to Bathurst this year, even before the cars had even ran, I was basically went as though I'm enjoying this as though it's my last one. So took every aspect of it in as though you're enjoying it for the last time. I hadn't fully made my mind up at that point, but it was great to have the kids there, to have Cyan, my partner, there, to enjoy that moment. And then obviously when we won, it was like, this is quite cool. This is really, really enjoyable. So, it was a nice fitting way to say, that's it, done and dusted.
So you're retiring from driving. That's the end.
Yeah.
Mic drop. You are doing the mic drop.
Totally a mic drop. I had a few journos on Sunday night. We were in the press conference going, I was expecting you to do the mic drop thing. And you don't make big decisions in those moments. And I never fully made the final decision until probably a week or two after Bathurst. But yeah, look, I mean, I've been really, really fortunate, incredibly fortunate. I still remember as a 21-year-old kid qualifying 16th at Phillip Island next to Dick Johnson, my very first ever race, stalling it on the grid, and I was last of the first corner. So not a great start to my supercars career. So to be able to end it like that with a win at Bathurst with Grove Racing, it's a much better way to finish it than it was the way we started.
So talk us through that, I guess, contemplation then around what have been the factors to knowing that it's time to put the full stop on your driving career. How hard has it actually been to come to that decision?
No, not difficult. Not difficult. Certainly, each year, and I'm 7 years in as a co-driver, and even when I started as a co-driver and I was at 888 and with Roland Dane, he said, you've got 4 years and that's it, you're no good after that. So to get the extra 3 in, to do that with Penrite Racing, with the Groves, to be part of building something, and that building process to get to where we got to win Bathurst, I'm not sure you could go out on a higher high than winning that race, particularly this year's edition of Bathurst, any higher than that. So, and to have the kids there, I mean, the kids hadn't been to any of my Bathurst wins, so to have them there, have them to experience it, was really, really cool, really, really special. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure it could be better than that.
It's these moments that afford us the opportunity to really debrief and contemplate all the wonderful things that have transpired. And not just the wonderful things, but the highs and the lows that have probably really defined you as a driver and as a competitor. If you had to narrow those down throughout the course of your career, and particularly in the recent past, what have really been those moments for you that you're proud of, that you'll look back on fondly?
Look, I'm really proud that, in 7 years as a co-driver, I won Bathurst 3 times with 2 different drivers and 2 different teams. And pretty much everyone other than Shane, I shared with their first Bathurst win. So obviously with Bargs and myself, it was both our first wins, with Will Davo, with Nick, with Shane, and now with Matt, to be able to share their first wins and help them on their journey, wherever it may take them. We're really proud of that. Really proud of building teams and being part of building teams. I actually, that certainly over the last 3 years, it's been for me less about the driving the car and more about building the people and building the team has been more enjoyable for me. Driving the car is still cool, it's still fun, you still enjoy it, and I'll probably still do it at some stage, just jump in for a ride day here and there, bits and pieces. But yeah, I mean, I'm 48 now, Jess. I mean, I always said if I get to north of 40 when I was young, if I get north of 40, I'll be happy with that. So anything beyond 40 so far has been a bonus.
Who have been the most pivotal people that have played such an important role in getting you to be able to sit here today and call time on your illustrious career?
Lots of people, like parents, clearly. Brett Lupton from Fastlane Racing, when I've made the first transition in the cars, and still probably my very best mate still to this day. Gary Rogers, if Gary didn't give me that opportunity and stick by me when I crashed a lot of cars, like I crashed a lot of Gary's cars, he stuck by me. If he didn't do that, I wouldn't be sitting here today. I wouldn't have won Bathurst or a championship if it wasn't for him. I mean, it's hard and dangerous when you name people, 27 years in the paddock, and you carve out a few names. There's a lot of names, a lot of mechanics, a lot of engineers, a lot of teammates. So yeah, been lots and lots of people, and I'm really, really thankful for that.
Garth, it's been wonderful to sit down with you. Congratulations on what has been an incredible career. I know that there'll be some contemplation for you now as you think back on the 27 years that have brought you to this moment. I'm not going to call it retirement because you've got a job to do. Yes. So we can't sit here any longer and discuss it because we've got a broadcast here this weekend at Sandown. On behalf of everyone here at Supercars, thank you for your contribution and congratulations. I hope you'll have a quiet moment at some time to yourself to really celebrate it.
Cheers, Jess. Thank you very much.